This conference
Email.
will now be recorded.
If it is less, I can upload for today video. If it is not there, I'll create a new drive and then we'll share the new drive for you guys. Okay, fine. I'll update in the WhatsApp once it is done. It takes some time. Once it is done, I'll update. Okay, fine. Even what you do, even if you guys want, you can upload this Java 11 also. Let me share that Java 11 also. Even if it is shared, then let me share the Java 11 also. Java 8, Java 11, both it is there. Okay. First, what we do, this is just for, okay, just what you say, how do we install in the Java in Windows system? How do you run Jenkins in Windows system? That is the one we are going to be learning here. There is a two ways to run in the Jenkins in Windows system. One is the MSI installer. That means you can download for Windows installer and click next, 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 and then it will run. But it's keep on running in your system. If you want to run as a command line, you need to download the var file and then you need to execute a Java. You need to download the var file, Jenkins.var file, and the next you need to run in the Java Java and jar Jenkins.var. Where do we download the Jenkins.var file? And you can download from internet. Okay, now let me show that. Download Jenkins, for example. Let's do the download the Jenkins. If you go for Jenkins, then go for the this Jenkins download this or this, anything is fine. This is LTS, means LTS full form is the long term support. LTS full form is the long term support, and these many OSs also we can install: Mac OS, Gentoo, FreeBSD, OpenSUSE, Windows, CentOS, Ubuntu, Docker. Okay, this is the all we have. Okay, these are all this many flavors we can do. In Windows, if you want, you can go for Windows and you can download for Windows actually. See, it will MSI installer will download and we can click next, next, next. It will be installed as a normal service. Okay, normal service in this, but it's waste of your hardware and then install this. And don't do this method. Double click this, it will be installed for you. Same like how do we install the Java and all everything, right? That's way. Okay, but we are not recommended this method. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to be start in the command line. Now we are downloaded this and then check which version is currently running on Java in my system. In my system, let me check Java hyphen version. Check this command. Now if it shows something here, Java 17 is running on. In case if it is not showing, if it is showing, fine. And try to Java C command also. Both will be executed successfully without any Java C command not found error, internal external command not found error. That means Java is not configured properly. And this Jenkins not supported for the Java 16 or 17 anything. It's support for 8 or 11. 8 or 11 version 2 only support, and you need to install either 8 either 11. And let's do for 11 version. Okay, that's the recommended version actually. 8 is the old version. And let's do for the Java 11 version installation today, because we are downloaded Java 11 also. And how do we install? Just double click this and you can see here. Before going to start, let's go for Windows. Let me close this first of all. Go for C drive and see program files and go for Java and check this. What are the versions are there? 16, 17, both are there. Now, right now, I'm going to be installing the one more, which is the one Java 11 also. Let's go and install. Subpaste Java and then Java 11. Just double click on it. It will ask yes. Wait, it is affected. Just Now this is the next. See, this is the where C program file Java JDK 11.0.11. It will be so next. Now then close this. Okay, and the next is once it is done, then go for command prompt, then close this window, and you need to be set up for this. For that, what I need to do, I need to be open my environment variables. For that, I can go for my computer properties and then go for edit the system environment variable and the environment variables, and this is a Java home basically which is set up, and then just delete this. See, Java 11 is set up. Okay, let's do one thing. Java 11 is added here basically. See here also. It is for yesterday we deleted. Then let me delete this, and let me delete this also. Java home, and then path also. Path don't delete, guys. Be careful now. There are lot more in your system level. Paths also will be set up, but don't delete that. Don't delete that. I'm sir, I by mistake like deleted. Then how can I get that? Means I'm not sure. Like as it will work for you, but some of things won't work. Let's say web, Windows PowerShell, like something whatever the default software which they are installed for you, NVIDIA, like as whatever you have internally already set up for you, those things won't work. Okay, be careful. Huh? Let me delete this also. This is the I have set up yesterday, and okay, and the next what I'm gonna do, just I came out back. Okay, just want to show again from start. Put environment variable. I'm going to set up a here new one. That is the new one is the Java underscore home, and where is the Java home path? That is under the C drive, and then in program files, and then Java 11. This is the home. Before bin and then library path, we are calling as a home. That is the home of Java. Then once it is done, then set up a path also. Go for path and then read the path, and then create a new, and the percentage Java underscore home percentage slash bin. Okay, once it is done, then click OK and click OK and click OK. And the next, open the new command prompt. Just do for Java --- version. No, still Java 17 coming up. The hell it is. I don't know. This is something. Somewhere it is persistently. It shouldn't come actually. Okay, let's do one thing. Okay, as for now, what I do, let me set up the environment variable like this, and then this is for it's for temporarily one, but with the permanent one which we have configured, that is a permanent fix only. Okay, this is Linux, this is Windows there. what I do, let me close this. Let me try one more time. Properties. Then open this here. Environment variable. Okay. And then edit the path. What I do, let me edit this. Let me close this. Let me give the complete path. There's something it is not taking. Let me check here. What I do, let me delete this also in this home path also. Yes. Okay, let's okay it and then close this again to create open the new command prompt and then check the Java -. Version. Still taking the Java 17. What the hell it is? After setuping also Java 17. Why this Java 17 is never be going to? What I do? Let me do one thing. Okay. Windows R. Open the command prompt. Go for here. Let me try to check for Java 17 version here. Let me uninstall this. Okay. I'm uninstalling Java 17. My control system. Good. That's fine. Once it is done, what I'm gonna do? Let me close this. I'll do the text same previous one. Now it's Java 16 is taking. Okay. Now let's open the command prompt again. CMD and Java -. Version. Taking Java 17. Okay. By default, higher version is taking. Okay. Let me uninstall this also. Control panel programs here and the Java 16 also. Let me uninstall this. Now you guys should definitely will work this time. Great. The next what I'm gonna do? Open the command prompt now. Windows R CMD and then Java -. Version. Now it's a Java 11 now. It's I think this Windows 10 what happened, right? The previous my Windows 8 and all it should be work properly, but it's what are the latest version. It is taking without configuring also. I'm not sure how it will be taking actually. They maybe these are like as Windows 10 version maybe it will work some that way. Okay, this is the new laptop actually. Okay, fine, cool. Now we are set up for Java 11. That's nice. And now if you want to set up, this is the only one. Okay, that is the installation way. That is the like as environment variable setuping. Now once it is done, what we need to do? We need to run the Java Jenkins var file, right? Where do we get that? You need to get the tell me. DevOps softwares, right? Softwares, and then where I did the Jenkins, and here the Jenkins is there. Now, if you want to go this path, You can open the command prompt and then D drive dev software Jenkins. You can go there. Or else there is a simple shortcut. You can execute a CMD there. Where you are in the path, it will go directly there. And then java-jar jenkins.var. Let's execute this. See what's going on. You guys can see this prompt, right? Allow access. Now this is the default password. Even it will showing the default password. And then this is the home where the Jenkins home is in Windows system. User, the C drive users, and then which user you log in, that username. I log in as a Madhu. That Madhu is the username. And then .jenkins folder. It will be created .jenkins folder under the user, and the secrets under the secret initial admin password also there. If you can take here, or else you can take it this password in this path also, anywhere, wherever you wish to. Wherever you wish to, you can take it from there. I think so. What happened? This allow access, it's got timeout or what? Let me do one thing. Okay. See, I press Control C. 1 second. What happens? Okay, let's see. Jenkins is up and running. It will show at the end of line, means the Jenkins is finally running for you. And the next, go there and find out the which is the server is running, what is the default port is running. Everything will be show here only. Okay. Now if you go here and then see, there should be some HTTP protocol. Let's can find that where it is. Now this is the one. Now see, this is the by default is the 8080 is running for this. Okay. And then which is the server is running. Now even that also we can see that. This is the see Hudson. Hudson basically we discussed, right? This is before this Jenkins name is the Hudson is calling. Even when you search something in the Google, you guys have seen that like as old documents, okay, old website or old weblogs or whatever. When you're searching, okay, blogs they are returning for in the Hudson level. Hudson means that's the Jenkins only, okay, configuration. Okay, then you see which is server is running by default is a Jetty server. You can see. Okay, all this class. And the next, how do we access this now? We can access using the local host. Go for your browser and then go to your local host 8080. If any 8080 already running your mission, for example, let's say Tomcat also running on 8080, and like then you won't run this actually. Okay, only one you can run this. Okay, 8080. Now this is the path we have users Madhu, Jenkins, and all right. If you take from console, or else how do you take console? You can go here, select this, and then enter. Enter, it will copy automatically. Or else then go for your C drive and then go for your users under Madhu, under .jenkins folder is created for us, under .jenkins folder, and here is the all the your Jenkins jobs will be stored. Where the Jenkins job will be stored? Under the workspace. Okay, there is no workspace are created yet. Okay, once you create a job, the workspace folder will be created here. And this is jobs means this is the logs of the jobs will be stored here. And the next is now here the next secrets, and secret here the initial admin password, where we can get the initial admin password. Open the notepad plus. This is the initial admin password. Copy this paste into your browser, and then continue. No thanks. And the suggested plugins. This is my Windows installation. Jenkins window installation, my system. Local Jenkins. And even both are same, but when we are returning for path and all, like we can give the backslash in Linux, and then like a two backslashes in the Windows system, and then forward slash for in the Linux system. That is the difference. Other than many things are same for Windows and Linux, creating job and the next let's say everything. But based on the command, for if you are using a Linux system, we can use the sh is the command. If you are using Windows, we can use the bat is the command. Okay, that is the two difference you will get. Then else, like remaining job creation, job execution, seeing the console output, it's everything is same. It's everything is same. Let it install this in Windows system. Let's see, after installing, let's create a one small sample job, and then we'll go for our Linux mission. And let me start this Linux server meanwhile, which we install in AWS servers, AWS support EC2. Let it start. And you can see what's going on installation and downloading this all the plugins, and it will be going on all logs here. If you close this terminal, the Jenkins will go down actually. Okay, if you close this terminal, the Jenkins will go down. Let it run it here. Practice the same day, guys, whatever we discussed, right? Then only you remember these steps or everything, or else you will forget. Fine. Now go to browser again. Yes, there are a few more plugins still pending. It's going on. Let's access meanwhile my Linux system. It is still it is now take this. The Jenkins is running. This is the our Linux server Jenkins. Now this is the which I created the like as 2 days back, right? In Linux system. And this is a job which we created. Okay, that you guys remember, right? And this is the Windows is the fresh one. This is the Linux one. Two flavors which we installed. In fact, once it is come up, then what is the requirement today? What are the things we are going to do today? Let's do these two tasks. First of all, what I'm going to teach you. First, we are done, right? Like as okay, print hello message in Jenkins job. And guys who are new for this today, like as this class is listening, listen the yesterday class. Okay, listen the yesterday class, and then we discussed about all the UI options which we are in the Jenkins actually. Okay, and you guys are what is the new job, what is the freestyle job, what is the pipeline, what is the configure system, what is the global tool configuration, everything I shown yesterday. And anything anyway, you guys are will get to know like as one by every day we are using those options. Okay, and entire this next 20-25 classes are completely Jenkins we are going to be talking about, and we will be expertise on this. Okay, after seeing these many classes. Cool. The next what we do, let's go and create this print message, and we already done this if you remember, and we done for date, we done for get the IP address and then RAM space, disk space, whatever the job you want, you can execute a Linux commands. Okay, and the next second thing is that integrate with Jenkins. So integrate with the GitHub. Means clone the GitHub code into your Jenkins workspace. Okay, I mean here clone the GitHub code into Jenkins workspace. You mean you will get to know that how do you add the credentials, how do you get the code from GitHub, those things you will get to know here. Once it is done, now create a sample Java project, and push the code into GitHub. If it is already there, just use that also, and then compile and execute in Jenkins through the Jenkins. Means you can push the code and then clone the code and then compile the code and then execute the code. Everything in the through the Jenkins we can do this. Okay, that is the third thing. And then let's do this. After this, tomorrow, what we are going to talk about, this is very, very important. This is the flow. And then fourth task is what we are going to do. Let's do for build automation. Build automation concepts. In the build automation concept, now we are going to do three types of build automations. Okay, one is that when the code is committed, you want to be build automatically without any clicking build now button and those options. Okay, build poll SCM, build triggers, webhooks. Okay, webhooks, these four types. That is the things we are going to be discussed about. And later, let's see that. This is maybe tomorrow, and let's do for till this three today. Oh man, this is taking too much time. Okay, anyways, guys, you guys are get to know, right? Let it keep it going on. Okay, it's time wasting to wait for this till completes. Let's it doing this job and then let's create the our job actually. Okay, let's go for the first project. Still now is clear, guys, everyone. What we have done, we install the Jenkins in a Windows system and we install the Java in a Windows system. Okay, that's what we have done till now, and let's do for Jenkins. And this is the first job which we create in the last sessions and the first second session, I mean yesterday itself. And let's create a new item here, and new item, I'm going to create a new project and then I'm going to create a hello message something. I'm going to create a new project, and next few days we are going to talk about the freestyle job. Freestyle job means basically everything they given a options for us, just fill that options. Means you know you can't written the customized and complex Jenkins job. You can't implement using the freestyle. It's a simple one which they given the all options for you. Just fill that options, then you can execute this. You can't execute in the no, dude. Okay, there's nothing to yesterday like as even I'm discussing the first job again. Okay, there's no link part. There is no link for the yesterday class, today class. Now this is the what, and the freestyle job means it's everything is like as already they given options. That's we are going to use those options to fill that. But if you have the your Jenkins jobs need to return the complexity on your Jenkins jobs, that is not possible with the freestyle job. That when we have the complexity in your pipeline, then we'll go for pipeline job. Pipeline means what? CI/CD pipeline. CI/CD means what? Continuous integration, continuous deployment. Okay, then go for freestyle. Select the freestyle and then click OK. As of now, we are doing the freestyle job. And then give the description this. Now for someone want to see your job, what is the purpose of the job is creation? This description will help us like to understand the this job usage. Okay, and then let's printing hello message, and remaining option there is a lot of options are there. we'll use whenever we require this. Okay, we'll talk about later this. And you want to get the code from GitHub or Bitbucket or like as wherever SVN, and then like as those kind of things. SVN is not there. If you want to get that, you need to install that plugin. SVN plugin, if you install, then that option will get here. Okay, as of now, we are not using that. And the build triggers, and this is the what we are talked about. We'll talk the later. And the build environments, and we'll use for this option in the later sessions. And the build, and you want to print the simple message. Where you want to print the simple message, you can print the execute shell, because it's a Linux system. We are using a shell. If it is a Windows system, execute bat command. Okay. And what is the, if you want to print that, which command we are going to use? Echo hello guys, good morning. Yes, simple message we are going to be print here. And the next, apply, save it, apply, save it. And you can see here there is nothing, workspace is empty, there is no download code from anywhere. It is just simple hello Linux command is execution. And after this, if you want to run this program and run this job, and you need to execute a build now button. Build now button, let's click the build now button. When you click the build now button, there is a job will be the no build site, the build will come here. It is done, it's not showing. Just refresh this page. This automatically refresh the page actually, but I just refresh manually. And see console output, you can see the console output here also. Okay. And or else you can click this one, you will get a, it will redirect to another page. You can see console output also here also. Anywhere you can go. That like a simple method is that, go here and then see console output here itself. And see, this is a message which this is the command which I written. This is the output I got. This is the output I got. If you're still confused here, that's what you do. You can print one more also. And once your job is created, for example, and you run it here, let's maybe if get some issue and you want to make some changes. What you want to do, you don't need to create again new job actually. Go for the existing job. Let me go back again dashboard. Just again I'm showing. Go for existing job and then go to configure. Configure means the modifying your job, editing your job. Okay. Then come here and then add whatever you like. Like for example, I want to check the RAM usage, free-kh. Let's say I want to use the like as RAM usage in my system, free-kh. Now click a build now button. That is the Linux command, right? Just printing. Now this also print. See the console output now, and this is for output of this command, and this command output as this totally 983 MB and using 448 MB, and then free is a 229 MB is free right now. Okay, these are all about just simply printing the simple hello message in our Jenkins job. Whatever you want, like as any shell script you want to execute, any Python script you want to execute, any curl command you want to execute, any anything is a simple kind of jobs. Go come here freestyle and then write small commands. What are the commands you want to inside the execute shell, and then run whenever you require. Okay. Even this is a lot more Jenkins jobs we have, like as if you want to create S3 bucket automation way, and do those no, those commands we can return everything in the that execute shell, and we are passing some parameters and those, and it will create automatically for every time. Instead of writing a 5-6 commands every time, put the 5-6 commands in the execute shell, and like as just pass the parameters and based on your requirement, and it will be create for jobs that you will learn later, but in this class itself. No, that is the one. Like, yes, why this Jenkins job helpful means, now for example, let's say you want to execute 20 commands to run something, and instead of running 20 times this kind of things, let's write a small Jenkins job and keep it this, and then use that whenever you require. It's make your life is very easy. Okay, it's lot of repeating work, right? Whatever you do, repeating tasks and repeating commands, it will make them easy for you guys. That's the benefit of that. And the second thing is, now once it is done, the next what we are going to do, let's next job what we are going to do, we are going to see this is our GitHub code which we have. Let me again, I don't think so this go to meeting got changed again. The go to meeting is got changed again today. Basically it didn't show that it won't come this remote control drawing tools and all earlier for me. Now it's came. Okay, anyways, now see this. Let's now go for the GitHub page. GitHub is already there here. This is our GitHub. And for example, you don't have a Java project, let's say. Okay, you don't have any Java project, and let's get the Java project. How do we get that? Go for Google page and then just search with the world, hello world, Java, GitHub. Just I'm searching these three words, okay? And even you guys can be do the same. And go for this hello world Java, this guy, and then fork this guy project. It's a simple one class. It contains, this is all documenting, just simply he mentioned this all the, even you don't require it, nothing is there, it's a commented lines, and just print the class name and the next main method, and then this is the message they are printing, the Java program. And I'm forking this to my account that you guys already knows, right? How do you fork? Then click this fork, and this is the account which I got. Now this is under mine, and then I'm going to be clone this, go for HTTPS, and then this is the URL I'll get. I need to add this URL into my Jenkins job. Let's go for your Jenkins job and create a new job again, new item, and then do for the Java app, simple Java app, freestyle. Even let's do for the second one, like as integrate with the GitHub and all. You can integrate whatever you have, just make it this itself. Okay, this third one, second one, both are same. First integrate and compile execution is the next step. Okay, let me integrate first Java app, any code in your GitHub. For example, I have many projects are there. Whatever you like to, you can clone, you can do this. Go for JMS Tech Home, not only Java, hello world, anything but a test squash first. For example, let's say you want to download this first project in your Jenkins job. Let's do this first, you will understand. Let's say it's meaningful actually. Okay, we are going to give, but with the first job is already there, just I'm making this give the name like this. Click this freestyle, select this, and then clone first repo from GitHub. Just I'm giving the description for this job. How do you clone, and let me show you. And then git, and the next what I are going to do, we need to give the select the git, and then we need to give the URL of this git. Then go to close this, go to here, and then click the clone code and copy this URL and then paste here. And where is the, see here there is some error escape. Now what is showing, fail to correct repository, error performing git command, git ls remote -h, there's something head. Now this, if you guys are see this error, if you're not seeing error, that's great, because the git is already installed in your system. That could be the reason it won't be give. Even the git is there, but still is not getting missed. The git is not configured in the Jenkins properly. And where do we configure this, guys? Git software. Where do we configure the git software? And where, which option, which we seen yesterday, right? Where do we configure this? Plugin now, plugin now, not required, dude. This is already there. Plugin by default, plugin is a git. We install already this plugin when the suggested plugins, right? If you go for here, I think it is done, I think. If you can see, the git is suggested plugin, the plugins are already installed. Now what I mean, we need to set up this git. We need to go for manage Jenkins global tool configurations, right? Now there we need to do, we'll do that. Now see, the credentials is not there, there is no credentials to download, but it's a public one, we can download for anywhere actually. Okay, but in case of private, you should be provide for credentials or the common user credentials, or else maybe let's say tokens for that credentials that we need to use here. But right now I'm going to use that method only. Okay, but it's a public one. You can download for anyone and you can. It's not required to provide credentials here. In that, still I'm providing my credentials. Go for the Jenkins here. Now you can add the credentials directly here. You can go here and then do escape, cancel it here. Where I went, now let me show again. Add Jenkins credentials. Go here. Or else there is another method. You need to go for manage Jenkins, manage credentials. They're global, then click there, then add credentials. That option. Or else this is shortcut method actually. Go for Jenkins. This same block box will come there also. And these credentials are look like this is a global credentials restricted and username with the password. Yes, I have a like as my GitHub username with the password. Yes, I need to give this username is jmstecom12 and the password of this is I'm not sure remember. Let me do and then read, give the ID here. Must be ID. Okay, don't give the spaces anything here. Now you can do this. I already have in my system. That's the reason it's coming in my browser actually. It's a catchy stuff. Okay. And give this description, you can give the space or whatever it may be, and don't forget the ID and then description. Because of these two only, if you want to use this credentials in your pipeline, this ID is helpful for us. And if you want to identify your credentials while a drop down box, this description is helpful for us. In case, for example, let's say most of the usernames, for example, admin is there. For example, let's say like Tomcat, let's say Nexus, let's say Sonar Cube, and there are you. What are the servers you configure? Admin user is there. The username will be appear while credentials, but the password won't appear. It will store. It will be showing the dot marks actually. And then how do you know this admin which credential you want to? It's a GitHub credentials. You want to, let's say, Nexus credentials, or if it is this one, it's fine. You can understand without giving this ID and then description also, this optionals. But if you want to pipeline, you must be there. But this description is, let me show you that where it will become. This once you add, you can see this description. GitHub, this description you can find out that okay, this credentials belongs to this is the one. What are the description which you provide, that will become here, and add the credentials. But this showing this error. How do you resolve this error? Let me save this, apply, save this. We are not execute here. If execute here, it will throw the error. What error? Let me show build now. Something bug in this actually. It should be auto refresh page. But this auto refresh is happening. I'm refreshing manually. Now see this console output. It's showing that error cloning repo origin git. Okay, git is not finding here. Now even where do we configure that git? And go for manage Jenkins, go for your main Jenkins dashboard, and then go for manage Jenkins, and then global tool configuration. Here is the one, global tool configuration. Go for global tool configurations, and then here, what you need to do, then see here the JDK Java you want to set up, and you can set up here, and the git is saying the default git is the default, git is the executable. But at least you should be soft link for this git command into somewhere in this like this. But right now it is not there. Let's go for your server now. Go for AWS server and connect the server. Let's see git is installed or not. Connect, copy. Once the copy, okay, and the next what you do, check that git --- version. For example, git is there or not, check this. Git command not found. What happened here? There is no git in this computer. Means this EC2 instance, it is not finding git software. That is the reason Jenkins also is throwing the error. That means what are the softwares you want to install, you can install in this mission, like for example Node.js, Python, Java, or what are the commands you want to execute. That command software should be installed in this where the Jenkins got installed. There you should be installed all these dependencies. Okay, right now Git is a dependency for me because I need to execute a git command. Then the git is not finding, the error is throwing for me. And then what I need to do, I need to install a git software. Then tell me what is the command to install the git, guys? How do you install git in AML Linux? Huh? Tell me. Sudo yum install git open y. Correct. Once it is done, it's automatically will find out. In case if it is not finding, you need to get to know that where is git. Search like this, and you will get to know where is git is located. Then copy this path and paste into there in our like as global tool configuration. But still it will be taken by default. See, let's refresh this now page. See, now it's finding. No problem at all. The error is gone. Then go for dashboard now and go to this first job and see here now. Go for the configure again. The error also gone here. See, the error gone here. The error is gone here. And then go for build now again. And you can see here it's empty. Now it's done actually. While opening itself, it is done. It is downloading. What are the project it is there? It is downloading for us. It is downloading for us. See here. It is first. I don't know why it's not refreshing this. Jenkins new version maybe has some problem. Okay. Now see this. It's a downloading successfully. At the end, the job is got finished with the success. If it is Jenkins job with failure, then how it's showing? Like as finished with the failure, it will be show for you. Go for console and you can see finished with the failure. And if you see the red color means it's something is happened. It's not executed. The error is thrown. And the green color means it's got succeeded. If sometime yellow color will become. Yellow color means that is the unstable. Unstable. Okay. Remember these three signatures. Okay. Red, yellow, and green. Green is success. Red is failure. Yellow means unstable. Unstable one. Is it clear, guys? Still now? Is it clear, right? Now what we have done, we have download the code. Sir, okay, fine. Where this downloaded data is stored basically? In Windows system, where what is the path in Windows? If you install the Jenkins in Windows, what is the home of the Jenkins? What is the home of Jenkins, guys? What is the Jenkins home in Windows system? We just shown, right? C drive, users, dot Jenkins, and then inside the dot Jenkins, it will be stored the all the data, right? In a C drive. Users, we already there, and Madhu, this is my user and not Jenkins folder. And then this is the all like as what are the plugins you install, what are the jobs you created, what are the workspace you created, everything will be there here. The same in Linux where it will be stored, it will be stored under the, this is the path cd where lib Jenkins. This is the home where lib Jenkins. Okay, and then open the LSFLT here, and if you can see all these plugins, loads, logs, and all everything is there. Where the actual data is resides under this folder, workspace folder, workspace folder. Okay, workspace folder. If you open the workspace folder, all your jobs, what are the jobs you created, everything will be created under this. Everything will be created under this. Okay, now these are the jobs who are created now. Okay, the next, go for here, it was successfully done. Let's do for same thing in the Java project. Now that is the another project is done, and the Java code we fork into someone, guys, and even I'm sharing the this guy URL. Even you guys can be use the same URL to fork. You don't need to write, you can copy to someone. I just done that. Now copy this and fork it here. I said the, okay, and the next, this is the one, and then copy this URL. The next, go to your Jenkins server, then create a new item, and then create a Java Java application, and then create a freestyle job. If the name is already exists, it won't create. Be careful. Huh? In this name, for example, the Jenkins job name, if you already existed and try to create again, it will be thrown there. And clone the Java project, Java application, and compile Java application, and then execute Java. Yes, 100%. We don't return the Java code. Even these steps, right? How do we compile? How do we run? In case, for example, Node.js application, it can be Python application. The Python needed some dependencies like say pandas or something like they are using different APIs, right? NPM, Node.js, everything will be get the commands also. What are the commands need to execute in the flow? Even that will be given by the developer. Okay, you don't need to worry about that. And then git, select the git, and then the developer will give the URL. That URL we can paste it here. That is the Java one. And you need to add the credentials. The credentials is done. And the next, how do you compile the Java code, guys? How do you compile the Java code? What is the command to Java code? Yes, right. Command is a Java C, and here is the file name. What is the file name of my Java? Hello world dot Java, right? You can go here. This is the file name. Copy this. Okay, this is the file name. Okay, the both in the single line. And the how to execute this Java code, guys? What is the command to execute Java? What is the command to execute Java? Java, this is the class name. Class name and file name both are equal maximum cases. Okay, this class file name and then class name both are equal. The class name is this. File name and class name. The class name won't come Java. File name only will come the Java. Let's execute this. Okay, now yes, let's do for this. Let's compile this. That's where you need to put these commands, guys. Where do we execute these two commands? Where I need to put now? Let's clone the first. Let's clone the first. Let's later we'll see this. Let's click the build now. Just refresh this. Now it's coming. Earlier it didn't ask the refresh actually. It should show automatically, but my system problem or browser problem, I'm not sure. Now you can see here the code is downloaded. Once the code is downloaded, you can see the workspace. The what are the code is available here. It will be downloaded to your workspace. The next what you need to do? Now where we need to add this commands now? Now this compile the code. If you want to compile the code, you can do this here. Build step and execute shell. Because it's a Linux system, we need to use the execute shell. And next is that this is the like as basically this is the file name and this is the class name. Okay, then next apply, save it. Apply, save it, and then build now. Other two comments I put it there. And see, this is the execution successfully done. Okay, at that console output, and see whatever the code is located, and that code is downloaded successfully here. Hello world Java git here. Now, sir, only one line is there, sir. How many lines this is came actually? Maybe we have this same in the like here in my code. When this open this file, you can see here these many lines are there. You remember, right? We modified this actually earlier in a Git class or somewhere. Now see, this is the lines are code are there. This is what I have done in my system. How many lines are there? It will be print that. Now this time this many. And if you want to edit this, what you do? You can use normally. You need to clone this code in your local. What is the developer will do if anything it changes? What he is do? Let me do this. If anything changes he needed, he will do here. It's not here. He will do normally, and git clone he will do here. And I'm not sure this credentials I'm added this mission. This is a new mission. Okay, the next what we do? Open this project. After this, open the project and this open the file. Again, when it comes here, and he will change this code based. And let's say I'm deleting all the lines here. Let's keep it the 2 lines. Instead of allowable, let make change. Just 2 messages. Save this file. After saving, is it a Git project or not? Is it a Git project or not? First question. Guys, is it a Git project or not? Right?
Yes.
It's a Git project. Now, do the Git status. What are the files you modified? This is the file I modified. Let's do git add. The next what we need to do, git add. We need to do git commit -m. Okay, adding new message. The next, this is a global config is not yet done. This is a git is latest install this mission. That the git class purpose we use the different Linux mission. Now the Jenkins we are using the different mission. And if you want, you can edit here. It will be changed for the next time. If you want, you can do now. Or else while installing itself, you can configure that also. That we discussed in our git session, if you guys remember. Or else by default user default mail ID will come like this. And set up the same username which user you are working, that user, and if your official mail ID. In office means if you need to give your official mail ID, official username there. Okay, and then save this file. Once you save the file, that's fine. This time we won't get that message anyway. By default will come this user and this here, and let it be pushed. And then how do you push? Git push origin master. It's common. Git push origin master. And it is asking because we are not set up the password list for this. It's wrong username. You can't come the backspace here, guys. Okay. Once you enter. Now password won't allow this scenario. If you not allow means git push origin master. Satish, not git push master origin. It won't work. Okay. Now this password won't take. Instead of password, what we need to create? We need to create a go for settings, and then you need to go for your developer settings. You need to create a personal access token, generate a new token, enter your GitHub password. It's for just make it this. Let's give all the permissions for this token. I'm giving the full permissions. Okay, copy this token. Even you can delete these tokens after this once you are used. Okay, then it's public only, nothing else here. Okay, the next what you do, get push origin master, then enter the username. It's now latest, it's got removed recently. Okay, earlier it work username password. This is after August 13 2021. they removed the password enter in a command line. They removed actually because of security reasons. Now I entered the password, now it's got pushed. Now go to your repositories, go select here and then your repositories, and then go to hello world java. You can see the changes code came to here. After came here, now what we need to do, if you want to execute this again, I need to go for java app. I don't do anything. Okay, once the developer is changed code, and if you click build now, the changes code will download it, changes code will be compiled, changes code will be deployed. Means our job is only one time to configure the end-to-end flow. Once the end-to-end configured, though, even he can do lakhs of time also, same thing will happen. In case he wants to add new things, new steps in Jenkins job, then we involve with that, or else it will go as usual every day. That is what, that is because that is what our job is, very cool job. Okay, it's the same setup. Same, once you know that end-to-end setup, one kind of requirement, then the same kind of requirement will come. You can do the same kind of task. Okay, now you may change the task, multiple tasks. If you don't know every task in your day, in your company, for example, in a month, if you go for 1 month, you will understand what are the tasks you want to do, make a document for all the tasks. Then you can enjoy your life in a DevOps life in any company. But if you start up companies, if you go new requirements, new implementation, new things need to be added. Okay, new implement, like new whatever things will come. That may be the extra things. Now this is done. If you can see the third job and you can see the console output, what are the message you are done, that message will be compiled and executed here. Clear guys? Clear now? Okay. And that is what here. And tomorrow what we are going to discuss, we are going to be start with the this build automations. Once the build automation is done, we'll start with the Maven also tomorrow. And tomorrow session this, and the next one more topic, Maven session will start. Maven today, tomorrow, and then day after tomorrow will be complete here. Maven also will discuss Maven project. Now as of now, this is the project we do, right? Like as it's a simple Java project, but in real time we are not using a like a simple projects like this Java Hello World. We are using a big projects. Okay, like lakhs of lines of code is there. Even we are also do the same thing, thousands of lines code we are do, thousands of code lines of code we are deploying in our course actually. Okay, where we'll get that code? From github. We have already have some projects are available. We'll take that projects and let's do the CI/CD process for that projects. Okay, we have a 3 real-time projects which we are going to be do. Means code, that code is the very huge code actually. Okay, fine. Till now is clear, right? And tomorrow, once we done the Maven project, what is the Maven project? What is the how look like the Maven project? What is the formula XML file? Okay, and what is the Maven lifecycle? How do you integrate Maven? Okay, all those, once you will know all the steps, we'll go for Maven project. Before doing this, let's make this automation. Why this automation is required? As of now, what happened? What I did? If something I made the changes in my GitHub repo, what I did, I came here and I click build now, right? In case the developer don't have access to click a build now, for example, let's say, what he will do, he make the changes at midnight, 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, he call you, Are Madhu, I make changes, can you please build this? And you woke up and you need to click this build now button. For clicking build now button, you need to be woke up, huh? Not required, right? Now, if something changes are done in the repository, it's automatically trigger my job. I don't want to click a build now button. I don't want to click a build now button. In that scenario, we are using these options. We are using this option. There is a 3 types are there. Now, different scenario, we are using these 3 options. When we go for which scenario, what is the reason behind this? What is the reason behind this to use? What is the reason behind this to use? That we'll do discuss tomorrow, and then we'll do hands-on tomorrow, right? Any questions, guys? Okay, Anyways, guys, this drive is full, and you guys will get the one more new drive. Almost you already have two drives, one for AWS Terraform purpose, one for like as your Git Linux Git Jenkins started one, and now this is the is full. You will get a new drive today. Okay, this drive is full now, almost here, and you will get a different drive now. Almost this drive has a 22 videos, and basically it's minimum 50 videos because it's a 1.5 hour session, right? It will be even this new version is upgradation. This video also its little bit size is more actually. Okay, and because it's a like a clarity will come actually. Okay, the video size is increased means what the clarity of video will become more, and it was nice actually after watching while watching a video. So earlier it's not that. I mean like earlier means like as let's last like as 1 year 1.5 year back, it's not that much clarity it was. Now it was that anything your wish to id and then description whatever you like you can give. You can give Avinash, you can give your lower name also will work if I remember. Just kidding. Okay, that name to make more understand for you clear for this credentials for this work purpose. It's a GitHub credentials or Bitbucket credentials or Nexus credentials or else it can be anything. Now if you want to make a name GitHub purpose like as girlfriend one, Git like a Nexus for girlfriend two, even that also will work. Huh, even Element .NET project, Android project, iOS project, anything we can use the Jenkins. Okay, fine. Cool guys, then see you on tomorrow next class. Okay. Even in our course, we don't have any .NET project to discuss, guys. Okay, remember that. Even I never be worked for .NET. Bye, guys.